So you start with a simple block letter. So I'm starting actually by writing the letter V with a yellow marker. So this is just a plain normal letter. And then to create the block letter, I'm tracing around it with a black Sharpie flip chart marker. And you can stop right there if you just want a basic block letter. That's the way to do it, especially if you're doing them large scale. But I want to embellish it a little bit, make it a little bit more interesting, and make it a little bit easier to read from a distance, a little bigger and bolder. And I'm doing that by just drawing some wavy lines around the edges. So this wavy line over here on the left side of the V, I alternated inside and outside of the line, so it's a very wavy line, and it gives a interesting effect. It creates a sense of movement to the letter, which can be really nice to help direct your eye around the page and just keep it, especially if your information is kind of boring, you want some visual interest there. So this is a very quick and simple way to add some visual interest without needing a lot of drawing skills or practice with your lettering. It's just wavy lines. And as I've mentioned in pretty much every video in this series, if you are creating letters to be read from a distance, you want to be sure they're big and bold and thick and dark, and not necessarily the whole letter. Like if you are using big block letters like we have here, then just doing lines like this around the outside can be very helpful, and that can be all you need to make them visible from farther away. So as you can see, I didn't even do the whole letter. I didn't go around every single line. Some of the lines I just left flat, and that's totally okay. You can still see from a distance, you could read that that's a V. And it's really up to you as to how many sides you want to do, how much time you have, what kind of look you're going for, and maybe how much ink you have left in your markers. But hopefully that gives you some ideas that you can play around with, experiment with, see what you like, and create some fun block letters of your own.